Hi everyone, I'm Dmitry Gerasimov, CIO of Dim Labs. Today we'll discuss the main company news from the past 3 weeks and answer your questions. Everything as usual. Today we'll talk about the upcoming release of Cellframe Wallet, our new software, then some news from the KelVPN team, then we'll announce our new DevNet, its purpose and development progress, then the MAINNET roadmap, the thing you have waited for a long time, I know. And we'll start with the news about the long-awaited LP staking program. Yes, we finally launched it. So on, we are happy to announce that our BSC and ERC20 cell LP pair staking program has been launched. Today you can stake CELL LP tokens on BSC and Ethereum networks, both those placed on the new smart contracts and those on the old one. To stake your LP pairs and get liquidity rewards and bonuses from our team, follow the instructions that will attach to this video. We also remind you that it's not necessary to dissolve old LP pairs. The older the pair, the more bonuses you will receive. You can read more about this in our tokenomics. We'll add links to them in the description of the stream. And by the way, we advise you to hurry up. The earlier you stake CELL LP pairs in the BSC and Ethereum networks, the higher your API will be. This is because you have less competition at the start, and there are also additional bonuses built in the distribution of rewards for early stakers. Next big thing is a MAINNET roadmap. You see this roadmap maybe first time for a long time. You see some date predictions. Today we're happy to present our updated roadmap for MAINNET development from now until the end of February 23. This roadmap is a step-by-step work plan. Of course, it will be adjusted and updated during the development progress, but we'll do our best to follow it. From now on, during each MA stream, we'll show the current version of the roadmap to visually demonstrate the progress of development. Viewers of our streams will be the first to know about our progress. Important thing, it's not the final date, it's not the hard release date. Final date we'll know near to the end of this roadmap. Right now it's roadmap, it's our plans. As I said before, it will be adjusted and updated during the development process, but we'll try to follow it. Anyway, it shows how far we are from the end point and how much things we have to do. And you can see not so much things we have to do. Mostly it's more thing related with security. So on, we are on the finish road with this, and this roadmap shows every AMA will show you how we follow our plans, how big adjustments we implement, and so on. Okay, next topic, DevNet. It's another important task for today, on which we have been working hard. This is a hard fork of the Sub-Zero network, which will become our new public development network, a permanent network for debugging the functions of the future mainnet. Today, DevNet has already added a stable node synchronization mechanism, improved node submodules, and fixed a number of bugs. So the network is almost ready to launch. After debugging DevNet, we'll be able to test new functions in it. In particular, the open addition of new master node in network. That's most important thing, we need to test how new master nodes, public master nodes, join to the network, how it's support, how it works together. After all the tests, a new network based on it will be launched. The release of our mainnet candidate, which is planned to be after New Year, I think around January. Briefing, the current DevNet will test future mainnet, and after we'll add most of its function, it became release candidate. This release candidate will pass from QA to development team and back, and this balancing will continue until end of our roadmap. And when it's over, became fork in mainnet, and we'll open it for masternodes and became full functions mainnet. Okay, it was a huge topic, but let's go to the next one. It's a Cellframe wallet. Our new wallet software released soon. The upcoming release of MVP of our new Cellframe wallet product. Cellframe wallet is a wallet application with a simple UX that allows you to manage your funds across networks. I'm talking about Cellframe networks. It's not about interoperability. Cellframe wallet, it's only about native Cellframe network tokens. This product is intended primarily for those who find the functionality of the classic dashboard too complicated. The so-called dashboard light. So dashboard, we see it. So we want to move dashboard to for more enthusiast people, for geeks, for developers. It will be a single platform for controlling a set of nodes, I see. Then Cellframe Wallet will be basement for mobile application and for common users. In the near future, will represent a version for desktops. A mobile version for Android and iOS will also available a little later. All the most important functions, including support for dApps and TDApps, including DEX, will be available in Cellframe Wallet as well. Next topic is Web3 API updates. That's more for developers, I think. Anyway, let's talk about this. Over the past 3 weeks, here are the functions we have added for working with certificates. Function for creating public certificates, function for filtering certificates, everything for create order, and this makes it possible to create orders for different node services and to filter them. You need it all to build your own truly dedicated applications. So as I told before, it's more for developers. Now let's switch on another topics more interesting for everyone. Of course, we should mention the active works of KelVPN team as well. Now the whole team is working on improving and optimizing the application. Here, what will they report? Fixed bugs. Now the interface displayed correctly and transition from page to page happens without errors. And also improved the user experience of the application overall. One example is that the buttons in the dialog boxes have been enlarged. And it's not only this. By the way, they recently launched KelVPN social channels. Now we can get the latest news about KelVPN on Telegram, Twitter, and in more details on Medium. You'll find links to them in the description. Also, we are preparing some updates for Kel testnets, and with following of our Cellframe dashboard, some updates from Kel team will be as well. Stay tuned. Next topic is about bridge improvements. We would also like to know the important improvements in the work of the bridge. The bridge now has the ability to send new BIP20 tokens to the native network. Also, we have been actively working to improve the user experience when working with the bridge website and have prepared a new widget for release. With it, you can track the progress of your transaction step by step and see what happens if it freezes or something else. And we fixed bugs that caused the transaction bridge to hang and became much more stable and reliable. And all hang transactions are carried out. Anyway, just tested this bridge before the stream, all were working fine. Next topic. Now a few words about the life of our office. Last week we held the traditional newcomers days. This is already the third time. This is a special day dedicated to getting to know new team members. Most of them work in the office, but there are also those who come to the office from other cities or other countries to get acquainted and join the team on site during important periods of development. Most of the time, these team members work remotely. This holiday is very important for us because the team is our main resource. Um, this holiday is really important for us because the team is our main treasure. This time among the newcomers were developers, testers, and new members of the marketing team. The newcomers told us more about themselves and their impressions of working and the company, as each of them had already worked for at least a month. After talking and tasty food, we have held a short music session with a DJ equipment, which has now been installed in our office. I got behind DJ station and personally mixed tracks. Now I am a DJ. Okay, let's go to questions that you have sent us. And the first question is blocking change to Web3 makes it more secure, but it also destroys the future of this technology. Does Cellframe have ability to make changes to Web3? Yes, we do this change, and by the way, blocking changes of Web3, not about security, it's more about compatibility. Mm. We also care about compatibility, so all our protocols include versioning. So all software will work fine with our old Web3 API, however we have updated current one. So we always care about backward compatibility. Don't worry about this. Next question, what will be the data storage mesh to incorporate the massive storage needed for TD apps to run efficiently and store data in a secure way? What will be the data storage mesh to incorporate? We suggest to use Cellframe infrastructure, Cellframe mesh organization algorithms, and don't care about mesh at all. Just investigate our network services API, how to build services. Please look how working VPN, how is working DEX, how is working key delegation. So just look how our current services are working and just develop your own service. Don't worry about mesh. Next question. Are there any Oracle compatibilities built in? Because we still have haven't finished smart contracts, we don't need oracles because truly dedicated services they don't work in limited environment. They are working like node extension, not plugin, and they doesn't need Oracle. However, when we'll over smart contracts, oracles can be built based on our network services SDK. So yes, we have capabilities to build your own Oracle, and I believe it will be usable outside from our ecosystem as well. Next question. Even if the mainnet is not complete, is it possible to test build on Cellframe SDK? It's not complete, but it's working in a better version, so you can transfer your token in current version of mainnet. You can try to transfer them between wallets. You can try to exchange them through our decentralized exchange service. You can try to build your own service and ever run it. You can try to bring up your private network or development network built on Cellframe SDK. So Everything is possible. If you have any questions, ask them free. Next question. Any news about API fix on staking side? Today we have updated staking side because we added LP staking both for BSC and Ethereum. So please check it. And at least when I have seen LP staking, it was displaying API right. I believe single token staking were also updated. If not, connect with our support team and report it, please. The next question, when we'll be able to trade new BIP20 on PancakeSwap? We just run liquidity migration because we focus on liquidity migration program when our community provides this liquidity to prevent any rug pull. So it depends from you how fast you will migrate your LP pairs. Same speed will be when you will migrate, the trade will open. I believe it will not take a lot of time. Let's wait for a few days, maybe a few weeks, but I don't think about few weeks. If we remember our single token migration, it happens really fast. It still continues, but most of migration happens on the first few days. So I hope BIP20 migration will also be quick. Let's see. Anyway, as fast as you do it, as much reward you will earn, because on the beginning competition is really low and API is really huge. So for all LP holders, it will be good. The next question, for those who have been staking for 3 months, when will be able to withdraw our tokens and rewards? If you have been staking for 3 months, you will be able to withdraw your token after 3 months. For rewards, it depends from your compound options. If you are asking about when we'll be able to withdraw tokens from native network to somewhere else and sell them, it will be able for after mainnet hard fork. If you are asking about some issues with rewards, guys at least said me that rewards for LP staking they're already working. For single staking, just haven't seen them, check them. It should be working right now, at least inside native network. Next question: will the Cellframe dashboard get its own browser? Browser extension looks similar to MetaMask. We would benefit from a secure and fast browser. It depends from. Yes, we are keeping in mind that we need to do such extension, but when we'll do it, I can say for sure. Maybe this spring, if we'll have enough resources. Okay, the next question. Can Dmitry say may that company have enough funds to keep building during this bear market and don't stop before Cell is a top 10 project? Right. Well, we have enough funds to keep building and we keep pushing and we don't stop before Cell is a top 3 projects, let's say so. Okay, it was all predefinite questions that you have sent. Now let's see what's going on in our translation. Let me open it first. I forgot to do it before. One moment. One another moment. I found it. Thanks. Okay, let's read our chat. How many questions? Okay. Questions about migrations. I see it already answered. Nice Christmas tree, Dmitry. Thank you. In roadmap, it's stop and general sensor. We can see public in roadmap, it's stop in January 23, so we can assume public format will be in February 23. It's not stopped January, just part of this roadmap, but yes, on the current roadmap, it overs on February. However, let's think it will be it will over somewhere in spring. Anyway, it depends from how much issues we'll face when we'll start to test public nodes. It depends from. Anyway, that's our plan. We'll follow it. Okay. Questions about Trust Wallets. Sorry, cannot answer. I am not Trust Wallet developer. Okay. Will be staking the Cellframe wallet. Yes, it will support Web3 API, so staking will be available as well. Is KelVPN a crucial tool for Cellframe? What is their connection between these two and how they will work together? It's a bigger, for now, it's a biggest example of how Cellframe could be used as a platform for truly dedicated services. It's really working product. You could use it, you could purchase it. So, next question. So much money is taken in the funding wallet. What are the plans for it? Hold it till the end of bear market. Right now, if we'll spend it for some promotion, we tried it. It's right to water in sand. It just disappears with about zero effect. Unfortunately, so just don't spend it. Okay, is KelVPN going to go live on mainnet as soon as Cell does? It will go live sooner than Cell, I believe, because it has less requirements to be live. How are you guys charging money with the technology you're building? Maybe it's about did Cellframe have? I saw it. We had ADO in past. Also, we'll earn monies from fees that we'll collect, and we still collect them. Keep up the great job. We are Cell. We are here. Thank you for your support. Great, MSA, keep building. Thank you for all your warm words. It's really important to see your support and your enthusiasm. Regarding dashboard, when will be a stable macOS version come out? It's our big pain. Really, we are working with our best developers with it, and it's not about dashboard. It's about node. Cellframe node is a little unstable on macOS. I personally work with it and debug it. When it happens, you will know it first. Okay. 23 will be a good year for Cellframe got a mainnet. Yes, it will be a good year, at least because we'll over mainnet. What about Cellframe in assets and cash you have? Is it enough? Cash is always not enough, but for our purposes, it's enough. Don't worry about this. When deployers can launch a project on Cellframe depends from your project. Some project you can already start to develop based on our Cellframe SDK. SDK is ready. Documentation is open. Our development community is also present. Feel free to ask. Feel free to communicate. Okay, it was all. One more question. What is really next huge step in bear market to kick project toward new investors and to have positive fiat impact by taking traction? Thanks for great technical developments. Next huge step is mainnet fork and full functional mainnet release, where we can demonstrate how our real tokenomics works, how our service-based tokenomics works, not speculative tokenomics. When bear market, speculations goes down, but real funds movements, real service providing, they continues. They just continues without dependence from bear or bull market. So we need just over mainnet, and we'll demonstrate everything, and will attract a lot of attention and funds and etc. What are the plans to onboard new projects on Cellframe hackathons? We also shifted after mainnet release because it's hard. We have tried to run a few hackathons, and we see it's hard to describe for students or for some community developers how to use it because they don't see full cycle of work. They see, yes, we can present KelVPN, but it's not working in MAINNET. It's working in its own test net with not 100% functions. So yes, we need to over MAINNET, and we focus it all our best on it. We can buy a new contract BSC address. Yes. Thanks, sir. Keep up. What will the new max supply will be open? About supply I told before. Please read our article about new tokenomics. It describes our max supply changes, how it will be next year, and then in a few words it will go down, 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 and then will be stable. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for all the support.